Well there folks, welcome to another day of, the daily driver here. So, blew a serpentine belt, so I'm currently fighting power steering, ain't got no fucking accessories. My battery's dying, I'm overheating. So, this is how you overheat like a fucking pro right here. You just drive on down the road in your shitty pile of Ford with your hood straight up. Fucking beaut. So, old Ferd made it home, and, got the fucking serpentine belt ran right here. That's fucking quality placement. Got the vice grips on the battery terminal. Yeah, so, that's good for the radiator. Alright, so this dirty fucking dingler's got a new belt up on there. This fucking oldie can just go fuck itself, gotta wrap around all the shiznit, the factory spec. Shove the fucking 3/8 in the fucking tensioner, so we're balling. But anyways, got the Ferd back all ready to go. Alright, so we're back to bullshitting. Got the fucking Ferd all sorted, so we got this motherfucker. So, garage is a bit of a mess here, but, I got a new project I want to tackle into. And, so this motherfucker right here, I know it runs, and I've been riding it. But it needs a new pull start, and it needs a new ignition, which, alright, in my fucking stumble, I went ahead and started pulling her apart. The fucking scam was on here, so I had to pull the plug out of the ignition, because this is supposed to plug into down there, but instead of sending me the female version of the plug, this is the old ignition. It just it plugs into the old ignition. Instead of doing the right thing and ordering a fucking new Amazon ignition, which will probably come with the wrong plug again, I'm going to take this plug here, I'm going to put it back on here, now I'm going to cut this one off, and cut this one off, and I'm going to put this one into this one. I'm going to splice the wires. And hopefully that goes well, because if not, we're going to have a fucking problem. Alright, so pretty much tried putting the connector in, got one pin in, went for number 2, then number 2 there, stripped off the fucking pin. So, now we're going crack wire, and we're just stripping this whole motherfucker and soldering in this ignition in. So, I'm gonna go fuck myself. This is an 04 Yamaha Kodiak 400. And, it's not a bad little machine, it's just got some, issues. And also, on a side note here, I've recently acquired a better grinder, so it does work. I just kind of got it, so we might have some more machining projects or customs in the future, because I actually have one that'll fucking do something, because my other one would stall fucking cutting a piece of plastic. I'm gonna zip off this front plastic so I can get to the harness real easy, and then, get in there, fuck up that ignition, and then put the pull start on and go rip around after I get all the plastics back. Alright, so front rack and plastics are off and all that bullshit. So, now I need to get into here and pull this harness out, figure out where it's clipped in at and where it's held up at, and pull this out of the top here and then get to all those wires. Alright, so I got the soldering iron heating up, and, got the connection ready to solder, got the heat shrink going, so, just gonna I got it plugged into the original connector, trace what goes where, and then should be pretty much golden. So it ain't the prettiest solder job in the world, but don't gotta be pretty to sit behind a heat shrink and get all fired up. Also, I got the hots all hooked up here, and then I'm leaving the kill wire off right now. But so I was running into an issue with it where I wasn't getting no power to nothing, so I'm suspecting fuse around back. Fuse around back it was. I must have accidentally tapped the ignition wires. That's okay. I must have tapped them to ground. Well, good thing I got a bunch of spares. See if this new fuse turns into a light bulb. And let there be light. Haha, fixed it. Gotta love it when you don't actually have electrical issues. It's just you accidentally tap the wire so you don't have to go trace the whole fucking harness. That's really nice. Here I got a new pull start for it as well, and I got a bolt pre-picked out on my assortment set, which these are fucking amazing. I love these. So I guess I'm gonna just screw this on here real quick. Gotta do a little more dick riding of the assortment set there. That thing's absolutely fucking amazing. So I piss myself off because then I either have to cut out half of my frame or I have to, you know, just scrap the recording, or you guys have to deal with it when I record in the, you know, vertical way instead of the horizontal. So I am so sorry about my fucking stupidness about that, but I guess we're going horizontal from here on out. Sorry. Guess we'll see if this baby will fire up here. Let me, alright, so the key's on, and... Okay. So, I've ran into an issue where if I touch the CDI and the ground to the ignition where they're supposed to go, the ignition is gated backwards. It's not done right. So, instead of connecting the two when I turn the key off, it connects the two when I turn the key on. So, but I found out that if I just turn it off normally, then the power and ground is taking care of it, so it's not really a issue. So I guess I'm just going to tape those two off, and because, I mean, there's not really much I can do about it. I can't, like, break into there and fix it. So, if it works still, I mean, it ain't stock, but it works, so it's okay. It's not going to cause any issues. My front headlights don't work here, so I'm going to go back to my fuse box and check out what's going on. Got my multimeter on angry mode, and I guess I'll just go through and touch test these here in a second. Alright, so I guess I'll just go through here. Don't know if y'all can see, but okay. So that one's good. I have no, well, that's probably a spare now that I think about it. So, good. Good. Okay. So either there's some missing, or these spares aren't spares. No, those are spares. Okay. Well, I guess I'll check this out here and make sure this is all legit. So my multimeter lied to me. I don't know how, but that fuse is indeed blown. So, never trusting a multimeter again. I think I'm too familiar with this bullshit and have a good 15 amp right here. Go stick in it. So I guess now, let's try this again. Let there be headlight. Hey, headlight. Sweet. Alright, so I actually pulled this one apart here, trying to trace the wiring, since my multimeter was bullshitting me. And I got on camera bullshitting me. It said that there was connection, but there was not. So I'm going to put this headlight assembly back together and then get back to it. Alright, got the sassy lighting situation. One of them has a low beam burnt out, but the highs still work, so that's okay. Never mind. Wait, what? Okay, alright, sorry, I had a moment there. So it's pretty much all good to go. Got the ignition taped up, got all this shit, so I'm gonna start shoving her back together. Plastic's back on here. I'm gonna put the top plate here and the racks back on real quick. I'm gonna do that off camera and then we'll be back when I do that. So I got the four-wheeler all back together. Got the rack and the front plate back on it. Got all the bolts in it. And all I gotta do is put the seat back on. I'm jumping this thing. And we can go beat on her and rip. I'm gonna drown that aftermarket air filter in fucking a little bit of go-go juice. There we go. Oh yeah, she'll start now. Leave that in there for this piece of shit. Woo, it's close. Well, anyways, e-start. There we go. All right, so I'm never doing that again, but it's there just in case. So this thing's not actually that bad of a four-wheeler. It's running pretty good. Oil level's staying all right. So, got to get a new gas cap for it because it came with a Pepsi can. That was nice. But most everything works except low beams on one headlight and all that. I mean, it's got tail light and everything, you know. So, not a bad little four-wheeler. It's only two-wheel drive and a swing arm. It's got front independent, but that's about it. CVT, sadly, but hey, it works. Gonna go take it on some rips. This bike's here is a, yeah, this bike's here. But this bike here is a pretty fucking minty old time. I fucking love this thing. So, you know, this is, guess added to the collection of bullshit. Gonna get a new gas cap for it and all that, but this thing is fun. It's a ripper. Absolute fucking ripper. And she starts right up and all that. It's fucking, this thing's fucking, she's perfect. Anyways, I guess I might call it there on the video here. And well, guess that's about it.